city was a show of the great power of this great Chinese culture. We also learned so much about the Chinese, their hospitality. They are willing to help you anywhere, anytime. I want to thank all of our guides, tour guides, Jasmine, Fiona, Esperanza, Mimi. All of them make us feel like home everywhere we go. I also would like to thank all my great partners that are here. We became such a great friends during this whole 2 or 3 weeks. It wouldn't be the same without you. I really mean it. Then I also want to give a word to all of you. We learned that boundaries between nations are fading away with globalization. ICT is a major asset that will start to bring all of them down and connect each other. We shall not forget the laces we forged here, because this is what would make a better tomorrow. We are the seeds now that will grow into the trees that will support tomorrow's mankind. Let's don't forget that. Thank you very much.
El que habló era un argentino.
Secondly, I would like to invite Belgium representative Mr. Jelle. Let's have an applause.
La Martin Fierro.
你们好，我叫Jelle，我是比利时人。Thank you for being here with us and having us here in this wonderful place. 2 weeks and a few hours in the past, an airplane left Brussels airport, containing 14 fresh Belgian telecom seeds, ready to be planted. But planting is one thing. To grow and prosper, seeds also need air, water, and earth. Well, we can compare earth with the rich and long history in which China is rooted. While air, the element we use to speak, is the equivalent of language. Chinese stones and initials don't hold any secrets for us any longer. We were honored to visit the Beijing Language and Culture University. In Belgium, we're already used to speak French, Dutch, and German, so Chinese is a good addition to our collection. At least we now have a common tongue in which we can understand each other. At the Forbidden City and the Great Wall, which we also visited, took our breath away. Not only because they're among the greatest engineering feats in the history of mankind, but also because we had to climb a lot of stairs and we're not used to that in our small flat country. After our visit to Beijing, a metropolis twice as large as our home country, we re-entered the plane to go to our second destination, Shenzhen. Now, let's go back to our little seeds. They already have earth now, they have air, so what's missing? Water. And water is abundant here in Shenzhen. Luckily, we were not blown away by the typhoon that hit the area, but we were blown away by the spectacle of wealth and grandeur that Shenzhen has accumulated in such a short period of time, which can be, for a large part, contributed to our host, Huawei. In my university town, there's a small statue called the Fountain of Wisdom, because water represents knowledge and rejuvenation. And knowledge is something we received plenty of. We now not only know the basics of telecom in the past and in the future, but also how to configure a 4G base station in the present. Too bad I couldn't take one as a souvenir, but some chopsticks will do as well. right here and now, we have almost arrived at the end of this 2-week roller coaster ride. It has been an amazing journey, and definitely one the others and I will remember for the rest of our lives. I would like to thank Huawei for giving us the chance to broaden our horizon in such a profound way. I also want to give special thanks to our guides, Fiona, Lulu, and Nancy in Shenzhen, and Yang Yang in Beijing. And last, but definitely not least, I would like to thank Van Mimi from Huawei Belgium to support and help us throughout our entire traineeship period. Mimi, you're the best. Many years in the future, when the small Belgian seeds will have become tall trees, we will look back to this time and we will say, this is the time we got our first leaves. Because, except for little Belgium, small things can grow large. And the seeds of the present will be the trees of the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Blackkeller. And last but not least, thirdly, Macedonia student representative, Mr. Mladen.
Ni hao. We are Macedonia. Many of you know my name already, and for those who don't, my name is Mladen. There are not enough words to describe the emotions felt during these 2 weeks. These are the emotions that will be talked about in the years to come. During these 2 weeks, there was a lot of laughing, socializing, learning, staying up late, and sleeping in the bus. This program helped us become familiar with the Chinese language and culture, and the different ICT concepts and technologies, and will further help us in choosing our appropriate career path. Also, it helped us appreciate our food more. We won't take it for granted. Nonetheless, I can only hope that our paths cross again. Because not only we became good friends, but also we became something bigger. We became a family, spread all the way from Argentina to Belgium to Macedonia, which set its roots here in China. I hope we left a good impression and you received what was expected, because I can surely tell you we gave our best. Give yourselves a good round of applause. Please.